I would like, Ethiopians, Africans in the diaspora to look back and use their, special place. They come from Africa to help bridge Canadian businesses, partner with Canadian businesses, and encourage them to source, invest, or do business with Africans, with Ethiopians.
Welcome to Africa-Canada stream. Today, we take you inside the 5th annual Ethiopia-Canada Business and Investment Forum, where we've interviewed government officials, investors, and industry leaders. Join us as we uncover the insight and opportunities shaping economic cooperation between Ethiopia and Canada. This forum is organized in partnership with WAFA Marketing and Promotion, the Canada Africa Chamber of Business, and the Ethiopia Embassy in Ottawa. And now, His Excellency Ambassador Mesganu Arega, State Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ethiopia. My name is William Muyuku. Can you tell us first how is the relation between Canada and Ethiopia doing in the economic sector?
Thank you. Ethiopia and Canada have been tied with diplomatic relations for more than 5 decades now. And prior to that, there were interactions due to businesses and some machinery. So our relation, is long-standing. In terms of trade, we have a trade imbalance in favor of Canada, and we are encouraging Canadian investors and also businesses to do more, to partner with Ethiopians or do businesses as they wish. We know that Canada has great experience in mining sector, in the entire mining ecosystem. So Ethiopia also have abundant natural resources waiting for development. So we can see these opportunities can bring us into positive trade balance.
There is a large number of Ethiopia here, diaspora. Is there any preferential treatment to encourage them go and invest back home in Ethiopia?
Ethiopians in the diaspora, including here in Canada, whether they have Canadian citizenship or not, whenever it comes to investment, they are treated as Ethiopian citizens, and they can participate in businesses, investments that are reserved because of the capital for local investors. So, in short, the answer is yes, and most of them know it. We have a special ID card provided to them, which also can be used as a travel document without requiring visa. So we just, have those kind of incentives for Ethiopians in the diaspora.
Yeah, that's for the Ethiopians in the diaspora. Now, what incentive does Ethiopia offer for joint venture investment with Canadian companies, especially in manufacturing and heavy machineries?
Again, whenever Canadian businesses wish to invest alone or in partnership with Ethiopians, they have a lot of incentives. Incentives in tax exemptions, incentives in very many other, ways. So when they join with Ethiopians, the only incentive in addition to the other is that the capital requirement to invest will be reduced. So basically we are looking for big businesses, but small and medium enterprises are also encouraged to invest or source, do business with Ethiopia, and Ethiopian Airlines is there to facilitate this opportunity.
You are the father to the Ethiopian here in our country, here in Canada. If you had 2 or 3 words to tell them, maybe it's a word of greeting to the Ethiopian who are watching us, and also other Africans who are watching us, what could it be?
So I would like, Ethiopians, Africans in the diaspora, to look back and use their, special place. They come from Africa to help bridge Canadian businesses, partner with Canadian businesses, and encourage them to source, invest, or do business with Africans, with Ethiopians. The African Union and many, all African countries, I may say, with few exceptions, have adopted the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement, which opens up an opportunity for Canadians and other businesses to establish business in one country in Africa and export to any African destination without tariff and barriers. So I believe, this is a wonderful opportunity for Africans origin living in Canada, as they understand the culture, the bureaucracy, and also the Canadian businesses here in Canada to bridge and do business and reach a win-win arrangement.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. And welcome. I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude to WAFA Marketing and Promotion from Ethiopia and Mr. Wayne Florini, President of the Mine Africa and Director of the Canada-Africa Chamber of Business, for their effort in coordinating this 5th Ethiopia and Canada Business and Investment Forum here in Toronto. Ambassador Ababi Dempsey, Director General of Investment and Economic Diplomacy at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ethiopia, and his team for their continued support and making this forum a reality. I must also extend my appreciation to His Excellency Ambassador Joshua Taba, the new Ambassador of Canada to Ethiopia, for coordinating, supporting, facilitating the visits of the business delegation here in Canada. I also would like to extend to all members of the business delegation present here today from Ethiopia and Canada. This forum represents Ethiopian businesses as well as Canadian businesses to know each other, exchange information, and see what you can do together in partnering as well as information sharing. It's a platform for networking and discovering new avenues for investment, important information exchange as well. So we encourage you to know each other and understand what businesses you are engaged in, interested in. Some might, some of you may find markets to export your products in here in Canada. Some of you may source from Ethiopia. So you don't know where this journey will take you. Ethiopian Embassy in Canada, in Ottawa, is with you to support you in whatever vision you may have in facilitating, supporting, and with Ethiopian Airlines that has a direct flight from Toronto to Addis, 5 days a week. We believe this is not enough, and during last week we've been with the State Minister discussing with his counterparts in the Global Affairs Canada as well as Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, as well as Transport Canada, to secure more flights from Toronto as well as Montreal. We believe Ethiopian Airlines is one of the biggest airlines connecting Africa to the world. So we believe this will strengthen Canada-Africa relations. So we've been engaging in multiple issues as to how to promote more trade, investment, tourism, education, higher education, basically, mainly, and also skills exchange as well. So we have been laying the foundation for businesses to take the opportunity. We believe this will improve the business-to-business relations. And Ethiopia, despite the challenge of COVID-19 as well as drought and conflicts in northern and western parts, the economy in the last decade has been multiplied 8 times, showing the resilience of the economy and also the potential. We believe the challenges will be behind us, and also engaging businesses by itself helps to eradicate poverty and minimize means for conflicts. Finally, in conclusion, I would like to declare that this conference or forum is officially opened, and thank you so much for your attention.